Hi, this is Billy, and today you are going to watch a video tutorial on how to do the independent contractor's payroll. With this, you would need three things. The first one is our website, that is manage.tidygarages.com, Microsoft Excel. For this tutorial, I'll be using Microsoft Office 2007 and QuickBooks. So I'm using QuickBooks Pro 2013. So let's start. The first thing that you would need to do is, of course, log into our website. There you go. Once logged in, you should see this page. Hover your mouse over Home and then hit on Control Center. There you go. And then hover your mouse again over Visual Form Builder Pro and then hit on or left click on Export. You would automatically see this page, and then we are going to export entries. So select entries. Under the categories, format should always be Excel or .xls. The form would always be Manager's Report. And as a date range, select the month which you're doing the payroll for. And since it's the month of February, let's select February. There you go, February 2015. It would always be the same. Date range would always have the same month as the start date and end date. Click on Select All, so all the details would be selected here. And then hit on Download Export File. Once done, just click on the downloaded file. It would automatically open Excel for you. This is just an error since I'm using Microsoft 2007, but anyways, just hit on yes if you're using the same. So since we do our payroll every week, select the dates that is within a certain pay period. For example, let's do the 16th up to the 22nd. Our cutoff time is Mondays up to Sundays. So with that being said, the 16th to the 22nd, all the entries after there you go. After the 16th would be included until the 22nd. So delete these. And at the end of the video, I'll teach you how to update it so that you wouldn't have to do this over and over again. So the reason why we're removing the 16th as well is because we do it, or we follow Eastern time zone and we're a day ahead. So the reports are done after this the pay period. So that'll be the 15th for last week. So we need to delete anything that would cover the last pay period. So let's delete it. There you go. So this would include the 20th up to the 22nd. I'm going to show you how to enter one or two entries later on QuickBooks, and then we'll move forward on how to pay our employees. There you go. So first is click on Insert. We are now going to do a pivot table. Click on Pivot Table. It automatically selects the data, and then just click on OK. So it would open up another sheet, see? Now the things that we need is first the independent contractor's name. So you would see it here, IC's full name. Put it under Report Filter. This would make your lives easier. And then Purchase Garage Coverage, put it under Row Labels. And place it under Values as well. How I do it? Left click, then drag down. Left click, and then drag down. There you go. We are also paying mileage anything that is beyond 15 miles. That's 1-5. So let's select on miles and then put it under values. There you go. Now, since it's anything that is beyond 15 miles, we would be putting in a formula. So click on formula and then calculated field. Put in paid miles here. And then under formula, all you have to do is select miles. So find it. There you go. And then click on insert field. Then hit on minus. And then it's 15. 1-5 again. Then hit on OK. It would automatically put it here. Now, since mileage, the way we compute it is one way, we pay them both ways after the 15 miles. With that being said, we would need to enter another formula that would multiply the mileage by 2. So select the sum of paid miles here, or paid miles. Click on insert field and then hit the multiply sign, which is asterisk, and then just put in 2. There you go. So if you want, you can rename this and then remove the sum of miles and sum of paid miles since you wouldn't be needing them. To remove them, just left click and then drag up, left click, and then drag up. There you go. You might also want to include the appointment date so that it will be easier for you to enter the transactions later on QuickBooks. So let's find it, appointment date. There you go. Put it under purchased garage coverage under row labels. There it is. So you would see here that the IC's full name can be filtered. Select the first one. So it's automatically in chronological order. So let's select Andrew Rosa. I'm going to show you how to enter them. And then hit on OK. So as you can see, we have the job performed here, how many times, and the appointment date, as well as the paid miles. So open up your QuickBooks. And then once QuickBooks is opened, click on Create Invoices. The next one is select the IC's name, which is Andrew Rosa for this one. And the payout date, since we do pay out every Monday. So for that days, that will be the 23rd. And then the from, which is the range of dates that is paid. So it's 16th up to the 22nd. Serviced. That will be the date that the job is done. So as you can see here, it will be the 22nd of February. So select it, February 22, that is a Sunday. Now as you can see here, it's a 3-car garage, 5025. There are 2 ways on finding this. You would see a code here, which is 179. So take note of that. First is you can just type in 3, or you can actually find it. Try to find it. 3-car garage, 5025. There you go. That's the long method. Or you can also do this. Let me just delete this. So select the 22nd. And then the code is 179. So just type in 179. And there you have it. Also, as you can see, there is mileage here. So the miles paid is 32. We pay our ICs 25 cents every mile. So just put in 32 here, and then this should be automatically filled up as 25 cents. So as you can see, it would automatically add up everything So all you have to do is click on Save and New. There it is. So let's do the second one. Again, filter. Select the second name, which is Carlos Medina. And he did one job. So the date is the 19th. Put in Carlos here. Payout date, still the 23rd. 16 to 22. So that is the 19th. And again, so this is a 2-car garage. As you can see, the code is changed. Just type in 127 here. And then there's no mileage. Whenever you see a negative sign, that means that we don't need to pay the IC for mileage. So there you go. So pretending that we have entered all the needed entries for that week or pay period, the next thing that you would need to do is generate a report to be submitted to your finance manager that would be paying the independent contractors. With that being said, all you have to do is click on reports, click on customers and receivables, and then hit on customer balance summary. So as you can see, I've made a lot of entries here already, but this is what you'll see, a list of the employee's name as well as the amount that needs to be paid. Now, how to send this? You have different ways of going about it, but the best way is to just export it to Excel. All you have to do is left click on it, and then click on Create New Worksheet. When I say click, it's always left click. Anyway, so select New Workbook, and then export it. And there you have it. Just save this as probably a payroll or IC payroll. And then the date. So that would be a 16 to 22. So 0 to 16, 20, 15 to 0 to 22, 2015. So it's fine however you would want to name it, but usually you can use numbers or the dates. So with this tutorial I'm using numbers. So this is again February 16, 2015 to February 22, 2015, 22s, and then save it. The next step is just email it to your finance manager and your job is done.